80% version of the game. Without further ado, it's time to start a new game. We'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so there's like about a 2-minute cutscene here. Nothing we can really do about it. So if you guys have any like questions, anything like that about it, this is probably the best time to ask. Yeah, just like I said, there's just not much to fortunately talk about. Pretty much, I guess I can start off saying about the PC 80% version is there are battle warps. If you've ever seen the PC 80% speed run, there are the battle warps that cut down by quite a few margins of like just quite a few hours. Thank you so much. Good luck. Do let me know if any of the sound is too loud. Thanks so much, Drago. Alright, so I am going to be playing with keyboard, so you're going to hear my keyboard a lot, and I apologize for that. So first off, what we're going to start off here is we're going to change all the battle speed, battle messages, and the fields. And we're also going to change its camera angle. That's a preference thing. You don't really have to do it. It makes it easier for me. So about average ATB, yeah, you can actually outspeed one of these soldiers. It is actually possible. Although not very common. I've done it a couple times. Alright, so another thing about the FF7 is there's a lot of about the F7 speedrun. There's it was known as the step count. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be in the step count because I don't really know it. So here we're just going to be putting everyone's name to A. Apparently, Barrett's a AA battery today, but that's what we call it when we mess up that. Call it the AA battery. So since we're not on a step count, all battles are random for us pretty much. You get, although it's pretty common. Pretty much know when I'll get an encounter usually, but nothing I can really do about it. Wait. Unfortunately, since this is was meant to be as a more of a backup, there's not really any donation incentives. Although I will do some swag for the runner, for the people watching if they want, like some Omni swag at the end of the run. So if you don't know, having having main characters that you're able to change to one character does save time over the run. Albeit not too much time, but still gotta save those frames. It's a speed run after all. Alright, so we got the lasers here. A bit unfortunate. You can skip that if your ATB is high enough, which is nice. I haven't done it myself. I've seen it happen a couple times, but I haven't done it myself personally. So we're going to be coming up here soon on the first boss. As soon as I stop getting encounters. Alright, so we gotta pick up this materia. We're forced to. It's not like we wouldn't want it anyway if we had the option. Alright, so we're gonna be setting the bomb because we're terrorists. You know how it is. Just casual terrorists. And once we set it, we'll be entering into our first boss fight, which is known as the Guard Scorpion. This is the Guard Scorpion. I got pretty decent ATB. So, what we're looking to get out of this fight is getting our limits. Yeah, ideally we want to get before he lifts his tail. But that's not always going to happen. So, but that's okay if that doesn't happen. Usually to get that though is he has to pretty much scorpion tail both of them before his tail raises, which usually only happens. He usually raises his tail if I'm correct with about 3 attacks. Alright, so Barrett got his, but Cloud didn't get his, so I'm gonna have to actually go for the scorpion tail attack here. Now what you can do here is you can actually use Barrett's limit and then just hit him twice with the twice with the tail laser here to get the limit again. But I don't really know about anything about that, so I derped. I was talking about charging twice and wasn't paying attention. That's okay. It does speed up this fight a little bit, but not by much. Usually not really worth it. Especially if one of them die. Oop. Alright, he should die here. Alright, there we go. That's Guard Scorpion. That's a sub 9 Guard Scorpion too. Really good. Despite having 2 tail lasers, we still got sub 9. That's really good. Alright, so we got 10 minutes to get out of here. That's plenty of time. Ain't no big deal. Alright, we're just hoping that they just don't go for Cloud, which they are not. Okay, I thought he was about to go for Cloud. I was like, God dang it. So we don't want Cloud to die here, but we don't want to sell anything. We don't want to use any potions or anything because we need those. We need that for money. So it'll be okay. We'll be good here. Gotta pick up this potion. We're forced to, so we can help out Jessie here. So a funny little thing that can happen here is if you get in a battle while Jessie's climbing, she'll kind of like go into her default state. It's hilarious. What's going on, Midwest Speedfest? How are you today? Yeah, that was my aunt. Keyblade. Oop. Okay. Oh. Yeah, of course this is a dumb command. Oh, of course they love it because it's a dumb command. Also, lasers is wasting my time checking my SMH. Alright, that wasn't bad, Midgar escape. It is a joke. Because yeah, it's too bad we didn't get the incentive met during my Birth by Sleep run. We could have actually heard the meme. Oh well. Maybe I'll play it during Sephiroth fights, if you guys want to. Blank is now a Keyblade Master. Obviously, Hank Hill is the best Seeker of Darkness. Alright, we're gonna tell Eris to get out of here. There's no time to explain. Alright, so there's some fights coming up. We need to make sure we say later. No point in fighting them, because they're just going to chase us anyway. So we're just wasting our time. I have accidentally just been mashing before and accidentally fought a couple of these fights, so I try to make sure I be careful with it. So yeah, the first part of this game, for names shaking my SMH. I know, what the heck am I doing, man? Yeah, but the first part of the game here, it's not till we get out of Midgar. I mean, there's still a few skips and glitches to do while we're in Midgar, but most of the glitching and all that is going to be done in outside of Midgar. So if you're wanting to see some glitches and see the game being absolutely destroyed, you have to wait another hour. I'm sorry. There'll be one glitch I'll be doing here in about like 20-30-ish minutes, so actually, there's a glitch you can attempt to do right here, but I never get it. So there's no harm in trying, but it's just like I just never get it. So. Oh, I messed it up. That time that was just my fault. Smacking my ASMH. This sure is a weird Mario block. Got some spot. Yeah, he did, didn't he? You guys should probably refresh your pages, I'm just saying. If it... Oh. Yeah, if it still says Mario DDR, you probably should refresh. Because it does say, on my, at least on my end, it says FF7. Oh, I'm not mashing. Not being optimal. What the heck? It's a good thing we aren't in the same room and can't talk by voice. Who does that nowadays, man? Come on. Who does that kind of stuff? And shoutouts to Valior. The true VOD highlighter. What the heck? Never in there. Oh, everything's good. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, it's just a lot of. It's really kind of gets down. It's like kind of the boring part of the run. Once you get past it, though, it's pretty fun afterwards. Also, this is something you can do in like PC. You can exit and re-enter in some areas. Saves like a few seconds because it kind of deloads all the characters and kind of gets them out of your way, so there's no guarantee that you'll just bump into a bunch of people and lose a bunch of time. Like if you do that in the PSX, you can technically do that in the PSX, but it just wastes a lot more time. So here, we're just going to be naming Tifa A again, because, yeah, because stuff, because reasons. That I'm forgetting off the top of my head for some reason. Oh, these guys just casually jump down. They just couldn't wait for the elevator to come back up. They had to jump down. There must have been like some like free candy down there or something. Also, Barrett's a very friendly person, if you can tell. He's very friendly. Alright, so we're going back up here because Cloud's also a very friendly person. Oh, nice. Walker got his incentive. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, this is just a lot of cutscene stuff. A lot of very boring parts at the end. So if you guys have any donations, anything like that, this is definitely the prime time to do it. like I said, not much to talk about here. Just more storyline, boring stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a speed run. Who cares about the story, right, Kappa? And that's probably what made 90% of people love this game. I just want to say, if you guys are enjoying Midspring Speedfling, make sure to exclamation point donates so we can get some donations in to help wonderful people that are in need. Alright, now that we're done, for the most part, with cutscenes, we have a very important skip coming up. This is a super important skip. It saves about 3 minutes. It's called the tutorial skip. A lot of runners sometimes miss it. Okay, thankfully I got it. It's a very frame-perfect trick. It's very difficult, as you can see. So now we're just heading over to the train here for more cutscenes. It says donate. The top donator today is the Hypnotoad. What are all the actual names of the characters? Well, right now the main character I'm playing right now is Cloud. The big burly guy, that's Barrett, and then the chick is Tifa. Yeah, I mean, I've played a lot of the FF games. It's easy for me to remember the characters' names. The next one that's coming up is known as sometimes she's known as Eris, sometimes she's known as Eris. It's whatever you prefer to say. I think it's one of the few names that actually got mistranslated or something. So here, there's this guy we need to talk to. He's gonna get us a high potion. And we're gonna do a menu. I know there's a panic right now, and we probably shouldn't be doing it, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, time ran out. Oh well. Okay. So yeah, Barrett's just gonna kick the door down because again, he's a very nice person. He likes to save people. Alright, if you couldn't tell from my horrible acting, we did that intentionally. It's just faster just to go to the second one, grab the high potion, and then just walk the rest of the way. How much time it saves, I don't really know. All I know is it's a lot faster. Alright. So here, gotta make sure to hit the second option. If you hit the first option, you're gonna waste a few seconds going through extra text boxes. We want this ether because we need money. pretty much. That's pretty much the only reason we pick it up. Yeah, if you've never played any Final Fantasy games, like, all of them have great soundtracks. This one's probably, I'd say, is like my third favorite. At least, yeah, it's only second to Final Fantasy Tactics, and that one's only second to FF8, which is a fantastic soundtrack. If anyone doesn't know, like, Final Fantasy Tactics is my favorite Final Fantasy game. So if anyone knows, so saying that it's my second favorite soundtrack probably should tell you a lot on how awesome that soundtrack is on FF8. Okay, I just botched the movement there. Oh, okay. That can sometimes happen. That's a weird, like, kind of... I don't know if to call it a glitch or if it's just a loading thing. It's super weird. But if you get into an encounter and then go into then you enter an area, right as it happens, it instantly loads. I'm not sure if that's just a PC thing or if it can happen on like PSX or PS4. Alright, so when we come to the next boss, you're going to be seeing why we needed to get Barret and Cloud's limit break. Which next boss is coming out here soon. Nice encounter. Oh, it's back attack too. Nice. Yeah, so you just kind of want to move a little bit to the right there and then go up, because Tifa like walks really freaking slowly right there. So if you just walk to the right of her, you can just instantly go right past her. Alright, so obviously we're just going to be escaping from a lot of battles. There's no real grinding required in this game. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of this stuff at either at really low levels, or the bosses are pretty much going to give us the levels we need. Yeah, for anyone that's played this casually, you're probably sitting there thinking about, what about X or Y boss? Don't worry, I'll get to that. Let's go to was that ITD? I'm sorry. Id? Is that how you say it? I don't know. I'm bad with names. So we're gonna grab this chest real quick for the ether, and now we're gonna be doing a little mini game, if you want to call it that. Wow, I got that first try, like I never do. Oop. Super Smash Brothers roll. Oh, it's okay. It's LTD, gotcha. Yeah, the L was little, so it looked like a capital I. That was my fault. Alright, so coming up here we got the next boss. This here is the Airbuster. So here, we're just literally just gonna press circle to win. And I'll be right back. Did he not die? That's unlucky. That's unlucky. That can happen sometimes. There he goes. Now he died. That can happen sometimes. Honestly, the limit's probably just double load rolled or something. That's probably what happened. It can happen. It's whatever. Alright, so just a lot more cutscenes. Okay, so here it is kind of important on which what I say to Aerith here, or Aerith, I should say. Mainly because it does save or lose time depending on what I say. Here you want to say pick the second option. The second one doesn't matter if I remember correctly. So you can just pick the first option. You don't have to worry about hitting the second one. I usually just pick the second one anyway, just in case. That was someone cussing. I was gonna grab a drink. So this is Ares. So we kind of have to like go forward towards what was it? I forget which one is. So we have to go towards him, and then Ares will tell us not to go over there. And if you go over there and try to talk to him, he'll just say, "Oh, don't mind me," and he'll just keep saying that. And then you go back and talk to Ares, and then this cutscene will start. Alright, later, Jack. That was awkward. Yeah, doing the movement in this game is super weird sometimes. It's hard to tell which way to hold. So depending on if you're on step count or if you're not on step count will depend on which order you should do. If you're not on step count, then just going for the first one's better, and then you just tell it to run from the other two. So this is a good time to do some donations if you have any re-donations, because it's just a lot of standing here. I'm waiting for Eris to get over here, and then it's more cutscenes. So you're more than welcome to do donations. You got plenty of time to do some. I won't be doing anything for a little while here. Oh. Sometimes I forget that you have to move there. Alright. So coming up, we are going to be doing a glitch. It's like you have like a 50-50 chance of getting it. It's the reason why that is because we're going to basically be skipping having Eris in our party altogether. There's a 50-50 chance of it happening. The reason why that is because when Eris... It's basically when Eris tries to... pretty much just like every other frame. That's what I'm trying to say. Every other frame she checks to see if we're there or not. Oop. So we might possibly get it, and if you do, you literally get to skip the whole playground cutscene. So here you're supposed to pick the second option, but I always mash through because I can never get a telling of when I'm supposed to choose, and I'm never really, and like even if you miss that one, it only wastes a few seconds anyway. So it's not worth just trying to sit there and try and like not mash through and try to figure out which one it is. Maybe in something like practice or something, yeah, but it's not really something worth practicing. So 1 second, guys, I need to pull something up. There we go. Sorry about that.
Okay, we have a few more donations here with this be an okay time?
Oh, perfect time, dude.
Alright, great. I know we missed that last cutscene, but alright, here we go. We have $10 again from Spork Slayer. Thank you very much for your continued donations throughout the marathon. This was happening during the dad joke portion of the DDR run.
Oh my god.
Spork Slayer says, a horse walks into a bar. Several people leave as they recognize the potential danger of the situation.
Alright, so coming up is the playground skip. You can continue reading donations. It's not that big of a deal. All I gotta say is, like, pretty much how you do is you bonk into this pillar, bonk into this wall, and then you try and set it up. There's a certain, it is pixel specific. I think I got the pixel right. Definitely don't get the pixel now. No, I got the pixel, I think. Nope.
Okay. So I was told to speak up for the stream, so I hope I don't blow your ears out.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I missed it anyway.
Just a couple more here. Gooby coming to us with the donations promised from his run. He got a bonus game in Yoshi's Island that was bad, and there was something else he donated $5 for missing. Falling in the lake, that was it. So, he gave us $10 as part of that.
Yeah, since I missed Playground Skip, we have more cutscenes, so more than welcome. And gotta go ahead and thank everyone for sending your donations.
Okay. Let's see. So Gooby's donations were $10 toward the Deadcore bid run, or bit gold, to do the Kappa map, and then he also donated $1 toward naming the character in Pokemon Yellow Gooby after himself.
Nice. Yeah. So right here we're gonna be doing some kind of side questing. Really to save us, like, I think it's like 2 minutes or something like that. It's not a lot you have to do. It's just a lot of miscellaneous stuff. First, we gotta find out where Tifa is. So right now we're going there, and we're gonna go up here. Oh yeah, you should, yeah. If you guys have not seen a Pepsi Man run, definitely, most definitely put your donations to that. It is a great run. Alright, so this is where we're going to start doing a few side questing things. Right now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to talk to this guy because he wants us to get some drinks. I forget exactly why Eris gets insulted, but she gets insulted for some reason. But yeah, there's something to do with, like, the fact that the guy doesn't want to talk with her, or her listening or something like that. That's all I remember. Here we gotta talk with this person because we need to get dressed. We're gonna come back to that real quick. Sit wherever you like. we're gonna have a sushi plate. It doesn't really matter what you get here, just as long as you make sure you pick the second option. Say it was alright. And that'll give us the pharmacy coupon. I'm gonna just take a real quick save here. Okay, that was awkward. Come in here. We're gonna talk to this guy. Okay, if we can. I'm ready at the digestive. Real quick. The reason I say it is because I have messed that up before and lost runs to it, so I just wanted to save just in case. See here, okay, so here we want to buy the 200 one. The reason why we want to buy the 200 because it changes what the item the guy gives us. Because this is what the guy at the material shop wanted us to get, was go to the inn and buy. Buy something at the shop here, and then talk to him, give it to him real quick. I've also forgotten this tiara and lost a run before. I think I've done it a couple times. Okay, and then we're gonna come over here, and this is bar skip. I'm actually gonna save before I do bar skip, in case because there's a chance to soft lock, and I don't want to soft lock by accident. This one's actually got a legitimate reason to save. Only takes a few seconds to go do it real quick anyway, so it's not like it's the end of the world. So we're gonna do what's called bar skip here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. We're gonna open this, and then this text box will be up, and then we'll talk here, and then also we can just move during this cutscene. Like, you're not supposed to be able to move during this cutscene, so we want to close this. And we're just gonna mash through a little bit of the cutscenes here until a certain text box that shows up. This one, okay. So what we want to do is open this one up, and we talk to this random person over here. Okay, if I can just move, and then we want to mash through this. And we're gonna give her the medicine. And we're gonna come over here. Ask for salt and simmers. And then once we get the sexy clone, we just leave out. That's bar skip. That pretty much actually skips out a good portion of the run. And we get the silky dress. It is important which ones we choose there, because it will affect if we get chosen or not. So you want to get soft and simmers because that's apparently what Dangara likes or something. I don't know. Okay. So coming up here, there's gonna be some tough guys over here, and for some reason they have a blonde wig, and we need to challenge them for it. So let's hope I don't mess this up. Oops, okay, I already messed up twice. That's okay. As long as I don't mess any more up, I should still win this. Dang, didn't get the last one. 20 spots. That's not bad. Yeah. Yeah. Usually, as long as you get 20 plus, you should always win. I haven't lost once getting 20 plus. So now that we have everything, we got the sexy clone, we got the silky dress, we got the wig. We got the diamond tiara. We should get picked by Don Canaro here. Even if we don't, it's not that big of a deal. It's only a few minute time loss. Alright, coming up we got a few cousins. So if you guys have any more donations coming in from people, now would be the perfect time to do it. My dog's in the door. This is an FFT, I know, right? You've all been bamboozled. Been playing FF7 the whole time. What's going on, Kingdom? How are you today? My dog's in the door. I can't do anything about it. Alright, we beat the final boss, the stairs. Those stairs are very infamous and screwing me up. I want my salt. I'm sorry, Kingdom. Alright, so yeah, just more cutscenes. If you guys have any donations, again, that would be the perfect time to do it. We're gonna go back here and grab this ether, and then we're gonna go back into the more of the cutscenes. Like, it doesn't really matter when you grab that ether, just as long as you grab it. You can grab it before you talk to Tifa, after you talk to Tifa. It doesn't really matter. You can get away with this for now.
Okay, let me know when another donation could be ready here.
Oh, this is perfect time. Just more cutscenes.
We have a $15 donation from the Flying Marlin. I can't, in good conscience, let the incentive not be met for a game that got me into speedrunning. Best of luck to Ghost Senpai. Pepsi, only my choice.
Yeah, thanks so much for the donation there, Flying Marlin. That is a great run. If you guys have never, again, if you guys never seen a Pepsi Man run, you guys gotta check it out. Also, Ghost Senpai is a very good runner, so definitely give him, give the run a watch. Alright, so hopefully we do get picked here. Should. Yep. This healthy looking girl. Yep. Alright, so when we're in Don Canaro's room here, we're talking to him. What we want to say is this. We want to pick the second option both times. As long as you get it correctly, you should be able to just skip pretty much most of this cutscene. Also, don't ask me how Aerith and Tifa got out of that so quickly compared to how Cloud literally takes a year. It takes a year as Cloud to get out of those rooms. So don't ask me how. But alright, so we're coming up to our next boss. So this next boss has a chance. You have a chance to get a preemptive on the boss. I know it sounds weird. You're like, what? You're gonna preemptive on a boss? That's weird. Yeah, like you can actually get preemptive on preemptives on bosses. It's super weird, but it is possible. Also, shoutouts to the model being cut in half, basically. So here, they're just talking about that they're going to have one sector crush another sector because reasons. All right, so this next boss is APS. This was apps before it was a thing. Alright, so we want to bolt like just once with Cloud, almost Ramsa. With Cloud, and then we just want to grenade the rest of the way. I'm playing too much tactics. I want to call every main character Ramsa now. I was doing that when I was playing Xenoblade too. I tried to call it Rex Ramsa. We bet off a Bikini Bottom World right here. Nice. Alright, and that's the boss. It wasn't a bad boss fight per se. Definitely had better. Got some crabs. Tell me you like those crabs. Make sure to donate. Hello? Alrighty then, that was super weird. Like, they weren't doing anything, but yet we couldn't escape. That was super weird. I got fast escape that time. Okay, so we go up here. So, this is the train graveyard. Don't be mistaken by the Keyblade graveyard. That was this morning. This is where all the trains go to that have died, gone. You know, rest in peace. Oop, no, I was right. I was right. So I love when they run away. They just kind of run through the... Like, he just runs through the train. So yeah, we're just moving some trains here, doing the things. And that will be the train graveyard. I had to get that one more sneaky encounter though. I've seen like 5 attacks from those guys before, so I kind of got lucky there. Hey. Alright, so we're coming up to our next boss here. Okay. Yeah, poor Wedge. F's in the chat. For poor Wedge. So, over here, we need to buy some tranks from this guy. I forget exactly how many. Let me check real quick. 4. Sorry about that, guys. I had to click off real quick to see. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm like farther down. You're welcome, puzzle too. This next boss is pretty straightforward. You just lob grenades at him. This is Rufus. He turns this into pyramids sometimes. Boop. I probably should have saved because there's a small chance of dying here, but I doubt it's going to happen. Dang it. Like I've only seen it happen once, so it's never happened at Marathon, thankfully. It's never happened to me. I've only seen it happen to other people. I'm not saying it couldn't happen to me, I'm just saying. Alright, that's Rufus. It's not. This isn't a normal time bomb. Okay, we can move during this cutscene, by the way.
Alright, we have another donation to read.
Oh, go ahead.
Are we ready?
Good.
We have a $20 donation from Kinger Gamer. He says, I'd like to give a big shout out to Sidewalks for keeping me off the streets. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. I'm reading a book on the history of glue. I just can't seem to put it down. Did you hear about the restaurants on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere, with help from Prolix.
Also, I just want to show this funny little glitch you can do. You can keep doing that as long as you want. I found that out and I just find it very amusing. Yep, but ripped. Rip sector, I think it's like sector 7. Ooh. All the dad jokes, man. You know, King or Gamer, you're not very punny. Saw that one from Kingdom Reborn. Yeah, I don't know if he's still in the chat. Yeah, Barrett just bonked his head on the thing. Just donk. About as hard-headed as most of my friends. I know the feel though because I'm pretty hard-headed myself, so it's all good. Huge explosion. Completely missed. FF7, everybody. Cue the Seinfeld music. Alright, so here we're going to do a little bit of shopping. So this, can sell, what's it? Sell the Phoenix Sound, so 1 potion. Need 7. I don't remember how many I needed there. So more cutscenes, more times for donations. That's what a lot of Midgar is, just a lot of cutscenes. I still love this cutscene. Because the husband just tries to His wife's arms and try to do the same thing. It's always just so funny to me. Yeah, so we are definitely coming closer to the end of Midgar here. Hopefully we get a sub 2 escape. That would be really good. I'd be happy with sub 2 escape. So, Barrett's gonna go up to see Marlene, but if we attempt to leave, he'll just come barreling back down. And ask Eris' mom to watch over Marlene, which pretty much she's gonna be doing for like the rest of the game. Like, we're not gonna be seeing Marlene for a while. At least not till the end of the game cutscenes. So come up here. So there are gonna be some kids. I'm gonna walk in here just to despawn them and then back out, because like they take a year to get over there. So to kind of like make them go like instantly spawn over here quicker. Just enter and just leave and re-enter, or enter and leave there. I also forgot to buy the batteries, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I think you need, it's like 300 or something. Yep, I'm just short. That's what I thought. That's okay. Let's see here. Just so, do I need the Titan manual? I don't think I do. Yeah, I thought I was just short when I saw it. Alright, so we need those batteries. He sells us a 3-pack, pack of 3 for 100 gil each. So that means we have to pay 300, even though we're only going to use 2 of them. I know, cheapskate, right? We're gonna put the battery in. Alright, so from here we're gonna go ahead and just go from here. Jump down onto the ladders, onto the little ladder thing there. Tracks from the ladder. I know English. No, I don't really. Yeah, so. Yeah, so the minute we get up, we're just gonna mash because we need to use the battery there. So I'm awful at this. Okay, sometimes I get a first try, sometimes I don't. It's like a 40-60 for me. Today, apparently, I got it right. That's where you use a third battery, but we're not going to use it because it's only necessary for getting extra stuff that we don't need. Yep. Okay. Alright, so now we get to do everyone's favorite part, the stairs climbing. Whew. See, you can already tell how excited I am. So here, it doesn't really matter what you choose because you're gonna go that way. You get to choose which way you go either way. So we're gonna tell Barrett we're gonna bust in, but we're actually gonna sneak in. Theoretically, the elevator can be faster as long as you don't get too many encounters. But it's just safer and easier just to go up the stairs. And we need something on the stairs anyway. Wait, sorry. Yeah, we need something. We need to get something that's on the stairs anyway. So we're going to be trekking up the long staircase up like 50 floors or 62 floors? Yeah, 62 floors. So, definitely a great time for donations. There's not really much else to talk about, except that we need to get an elixir here. Just need to make sure I don't miss it. If I do, it's not a big deal. I can just back up. I can grab the backup. Just say real quick, you guys are enjoying the stream. Make sure to use the exclamation point donate. Send some donations. All the money goes to a good cause. Alright, there's the elixir. We need to make sure that this is right. There we go. Doggo. Bork bork. My dog wants to be in the spotlight. So I can never go one marathon without my dog going crazy. I think it's a tradition. I wouldn't be surprised if during NASA somehow my dog finds his way to Canada and starts barking. Frank, is it Frank or Chef? Chef Frank, that's awesome. Like it. Alright, I believe we're at the almost at the end. Oh my dog. Alright, I think the next set of stairs is the last one. Yeah, I always try to see if I can outspeed them. Outspeed Tifa and Barret. It's always my goal. As long as I get to the end before they do, my goal is accomplished. Oh, I forgot to swap. That's fine. I forgot to swap the ATB to wait. That's unfortunate, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm just trying to make sure we do it after this battle. Because I need it to be on the boss. Because not having it for the boss is crazy. Actually, that was actually really good that Tifa threw the grenade at. Did I have a second one brought up? Oh, interesting. It's actually she threw it at the one she did because when the armor breaks, it resets their ATB. Also, getting an encounter on that floor is the worst. So you kind of hope you don't get an encounter. Because if you do, you're forced to do the fight, and you can't escape it no matter what. So here comes the worst. This is definitely the worst floor. At least for me, it is. I just really suck at this. Anybody that's actually good at this game probably can do this way better than I can, but I just can't seem to do it correctly. Ooh, that was actually sketchy as fuck. Okay. I'm taking this super slow just to make sure I don't mess up. Okay, we're good. Like you can go when they're like crossing each other, but I just didn't want to take the risk. So there's only one guy you need to talk to here. You just need to pick the second option here. He'll give you the key card too. Just want to take the elevator because it's just faster, because it's more convenient. So here, we're just gonna guess it. It is not the first one. It was not the second one. So it is Meko. So that's like worse RNG. That was worst possible RNG. You hope that it's the first one. If it's not the first one, then you check the second one. If it's not the second one, that's Meko. Well, I guess that's not the worst RNG you can get. So it's usually okay. So how this works is pretty much that top one I just opened. That one will always be the first one you need to open, and then any of the other ones will open. Otherwise, can you? Thank you. Okay. Click. We just need to like just. It doesn't really matter what order you do them. It's just whatever your preference is. There isn't like a specific order of them that are. There isn't any specific order that is better for them. All right, so. Grab the last one. If there is like a optimal order to do it, I don't really know it. I just do it in the order I like. Get the key card 66, and we'll go upstairs here. All right, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna climb up. And more cutscenes, because, you know, RPGs. Again, this is small time to do donations, stuff like that. There's not really much I'm doing to really explain, so. But someone took a giant dump. Oh god, that'd be horrible. We've all been there. I don't know where you've been, Prolix, but I most definitely haven't been there. All right, so we're gonna flush for good luck. Always flush, everybody. So we're gonna follow the man in the white suit because we're stalkers. That's what we do. All right. Again, not really much to talk about, you know, so if you guys got any cutscenes, we got more cutscenes, if you guys get more cutscenes, there's more donations. If you guys have any more donations, there are cutscenes coming up here. There's a boss fight coming up soon, but it's not for a little bit, so you guys got some time. So we're coming up on one of my favorite lines of the FF7 series. Because it's definitely something I would have said if I was Barrett too. Where the fuck is its head? I would have asked the same thing. Alright, so it doesn't really matter when you pick up the poison, so I'm gonna pick up the poison now. Alright, so here we're going to be having a boss fight coming up here. This next boss is known as Sample. Okay. Because Barrett, for some reason, thought it was a great idea to shoot the machine. It talked. Yeah, guys, it's a talking dog, guys. So we're not gonna worry about Red's name because his name doesn't really matter. He's always going to. So this is Sample. We're gonna be doing what's called weight tricking. What weight tricking does is pretty much when someone already has their action, you can just kind of basically hold priority to wait for units to take their actions. This is to make sure their weight gauge, their gauge doesn't it shouldn't be too much longer.
We need to know one way or the other. Because we need to watch something else. If it's going to be a while, watch something else.
Alright, that's Sample. Yeah. Alright, so that was Sample. Yeah, we did a lot of what's called, like I said, weight tricking. It's pretty much where it's basically to make sure the ATB of the enemy doesn't refill while people are taking actions. Oh. Oop, I thought I was holding the wrong button. That's pretty awkward. We need one of these potions here. I'm gonna go back down. So unfortunately there's no elevator, so I have to go back down here to... Jeez. Sleep the dawn now. Alright, so we got captured. So here, it is kind of important. There'll be a part where we're gonna have to talk to. We're gonna have to talk to people. We only need to talk to one person. That's Harris. Okay. So here we just want to make sure to talk to Aerith here. She's the only one we actually need to talk to. Everyone else is just extra dialogue. Let's have some sleep. As you can tell, I was having a little fun with the cutscene because there's not really much else to do, so you just kind of like sit through that. Okay, so the door's open. This guard's dead. Seems totally normal to me. I don't know about you guys. Sorry, we just need to talk to one of the two. We don't have to talk to both. And we come over here, talk to Barrett. Come down here, talk to the girls, and then we're gonna come down here. And now all of a sudden we go from having, you know, security, like robots and stuff like that, to just full-blown monsters. Come over here. Oops. Got preemptive strike. That's pretty good. All right, so we're coming to the end of Midgar here. So we're actually going to get to see some cool glitches. Right after we do some bosses. We got a few bosses to do. So remember, like last time, the redhead dude I told you. Yeah, I said that was Rufus. I mistaken that. This is actually Rufus. Well, the redhead dude was Reno. I've all tricked you into thinking that was actually Reno. Reno was actually Rufus. That was my master plan. Alright, so we're going to start up a series of boss fights. We're basically going to be fighting back to back here, for the most part. Here we want to make sure to be taking off Cloud's materia, because we want him to have higher strength, which actually does get affected by the materia he has on. Oops, that just I hit regular attacks by accident with them. Oh no, just with Barret I did. I did do okay. Also, I forgot to take off weight, so this is actually going to waste a lot of time. Because I forgot to take off weight. That's fine. It'll waste a couple minutes, but it's fine. Yeah, for the Rufus fight, I'll try and remember to... Did you get a chance to menu? That was part one of this boss fight, or I guess it's not really a boss fight, it's just some enemies, but it's basically a boss fight. So this one's probably the worst of the two. If I had to take a gander at which one's worse. Nice miss. And that's the elevator battles. They're not too bad. The only thing here is we want to make sure Aerith lives, because we want her to level up in this fight. Okay. So here we want to Braver the dog. Hopefully get him before he gets the barrier, but he got the barrier off because I was too slow. That's the only reason you want to try and Braver the dog, is to outrace him erase the barrier. The only reason you want to erase the barrier is because it wastes time. Yeah, this is basically this boss fight in a nutshell. It's just trading blows until he's dead. So we need to equip those real quick, and then we need to make sure to save here. This save is non-negotiable. Save. So the reason we need to save here is it's going to come back. We're going to be coming back to this save as a glitch, for a glitch. Now we're going to be coming up to pretty much just a big cutscene. So again, if you guys have donations, this would be a great time to do it. Mr. AA. And I will be taking a second once the cinematic starts to go use the restroom real quick. Okay, we'll be right back. Alright, I keep just time. So here, in this minigame, ideally we want to get 3 reds. And if I can eventually get to 3, this is how pretty much the reds react. As long as you can keep them behind. Come on, die. I can't hit it! Thank you, jeez. I can. And of course, it's gonna have the rough one. Alright. It's not that big of a deal if we don't get it, it's just. I just can't seem to get it. Okay. Can I get a second red? Nope. Wow, I can get 1 red and then the rest of them are just not going to be reds. That's unfortunate. So, pretty much, since the game's not going to give it to me, pretty much how the reds, like, if you just keep spamming the attack like this, and you have, the reds will never, God, these red okay. Okay, there, jeez, I can shyly show it. Okay, so, pretty much if you attack while the reds are behind you, okay, this one almost got behind me, yeah, in front of me. Now that it doesn't matter, but pretty much if you just mash this, the reds will never get past you, and you can just sit there the whole rest of the mini game. Only reason I was upset was like it doesn't change anything. It just allows you to be more safer. But I just kept getting bad RNG, and I just wanted to show it off, and it wasn't letting me. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. So this is the motorball fight. I kinda got unlucky with him attacking Cloud twice. Because Cloud's kinda low. I'm gonna take a real quick heal so I don't die. Okay, he's gonna get the twin burner off before I can. It's unlucky. Good thing I healed though, because he probably would have died the next attack. Okay, I wanted to go for the heal, but I can't risk it. Because he'll go for twin burner if I don't keep attacking now. Wow, that was a really good boss. I must have been getting really high rolls. I defeated him really fast. Holy crap. Like, he didn't even get to the second twin burner. That's how fast I killed him. Like, he'll usually go for a second twin burner. That's how quickly I killed him. That was really good. I must have got some pretty high rolls on those bolts or something. Either that or I did like exact damage or something on the final hits. So this here is we're gonna do what's called Barrett Skip. It's gonna skip a. Oop, I just derped it. Okay, well I got it. Sweet, first try. So that skips a big cutscene. Well, not a big cutscene. It's like maybe a few minutes cutscene. Kind of over exaggerating it there. But it skips a pretty significant cutscene. So here we're gonna do another save that is non-negotiable. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how you save, just as long as you save. Okay, that was weird. I say how, it doesn't, I mean, like, it doesn't matter where you save, just as long as you save before, and it doesn't matter what slot you save in. So, we're coming into basically one giant cutscene. So again, definitely a great time to read donations. So right here, the only real thing to talk about is Sephiroth can very much troll us. It's the only real thing I have to say. Is he can troll us by not attacking. He needs to 2 attacks on the dragon, to kill it, and we need him to attack 2 times instead of life to us, if in case Cloud dies, which he might go for. But besides that, I don't really have anything else to talk about. Alright. Sephiroth's going before us, that's good. We're hoping it doesn't attack us, and oh, it didn't. Okay. So we do not have to worry about the... We don't have to worry about the life too. Yeah, on average, you usually get at least 1. So not getting any during this run, I do say during this run because there is still another chance of getting it. We'll come back to that later. I'll talk more about that later. But for now, we'll just worry about what's going on right now. So from here, just go straight talking. We're just gonna go talk to Sephiroth. Tell him we're gonna get some sleep. So there is a skip you can do here known as the photo skip, but particularly in we can't do it here on the PC because particularly it soft locks on PC. But I believe you can do it on the PSX. You can do it on PSX and you can do it on the PSX version without it soft locking. But I'm pretty sure PS4 and PC it soft locks. Which is unfortunate. Cheese. Alright. So you're probably thinking like, you know, I said after we get out of mid-yard, that's when we're gonna do a lot of. That's when we're gonna be getting into a lot of the glitches and stuff like that, and we will. We just have to get through this first. There's not much to talk about. So if you guys have any donations, or even if anyone in the chat has like questions about what's going on, you're more than welcome to ask them. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. Don't do it, Sephiroth. Don't do it! No! Dang it. Unlucky. We almost went this whole place without an encounter. lucky. I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure you get at least one encounter. Even on step count, you get at least one encounter. Nope. Alright, so when we go in here, we have another instance of doing like deloading. So Sephiroth usually walks really slowly. So what you can do is you can enter and reload this room and make Sephiroth go instantly into this room. And it saves a little bit of time. Oh, so Sephiroth makes this closes for no reason. It's a pretty dance game. For some reason, he can't do it himself. Oh, I talked to Sephiroth there. Human. Really didn't understand what Sephiroth meant that day. Like I can't mash this. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure to like not say rest and save the game, because it like it's not like it hurts that bad. Like it doesn't hurt. Like the time loss is not even that significant. It's like maybe 3 or 4 seconds. But again, saving the frames. So we need to go up here. We need to go see Sephiroth, who's downstairs right now. So gonna go. Alright, so here we just need to listen to Sephiroth ramble on about things. Don't really have to worry about. We don't actually have to talk to Sephiroth. We're just here to listen to him ramble about things. And then we're gonna leave. Let him ramble on more. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna go see him again. Got the classic music of One Winged Angel. Sorry I'm not talking much. Again, like I said, there's not really all that much to talk about. So here, the village is on fire. So dude's gonna go in there, see if he can find anyone. But, pretty sure he just dies in the fire. Okay. I got Tifa coming up here to try and take out Sephiroth. But Tifa gets wrecked. Fortunately, there is no way to actually skip this with Tifa. You have to watch the very long cutscene of Cloud just taking Tifa. the Madman Sephiroth. It's kind of hard to tell exactly why he just kind of lost control. Alright. That's the end of the flashback. So here you want to actually pick the second option. It actually skips a little bit of dialogue. It saves about 17 seconds, I think it is. Picking the second option. There we go. We're gonna get the PHS. The PHS, if you've never played this game before, that's pretty much the way we change units and change characters and such. Don't steal anything, please. Okay. Yeah, like there's a few items we don't want those bandits stealing. Actually, we don't want them to steal any of our items. A few of them we don't mind too much because we can replace them at the mines, but like the potions, we have to like literally buy another one. We have to go back to Com and buy another one, which would waste a lot of time. Okay, I'm gonna force an encounter here because Zolom is in the wrong spot. We're gonna do what's called the Zolom skip. If I can get an encounter here to reset his positioning. Okay, now I get it when he's like already at a good spot. No. Go figure. Is he now? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Oh, okay, he's bad. He's in a bad spot. I'm probably gonna have to save. I'm gonna save right here. We're gonna do the second. I'm actually gonna do here. Oh, come on. There's a backup here. It's not for the Zolom skip. Since I just got like a terrible position for. Wait, did I just load up the wrong one? No, I didn't. Okay. There's a. Dang, I missed it. That's unfortunate. So you can skip this cutscene by opening the menu on the same frame that you, same frame that you step into this cutscene. Unfortunately, I missed it. You have to do it twice, but if you're pretty decent at it, you can do it twice. I unfortunately missed it by literally a frame. Unfortunate, and we're just getting wrecked in this for some reason. Okay. So we're just gonna go through this one little bit more of a cutscene here, and then we're gonna be going to start doing like some actual glitches. The moment that everyone's been waiting for, we're going to be starting doing the biggest glitch of the PC version. this is why the backup doesn't really matter, because we're going to save here anyway. I'm going to save on the second slot here, and then we're going to close and reset. This is why we needed to make a column flashback save. I'm going to go over here and we're going to be doing the column flashback again. But this time we're going to do something a little bit differently. Remember what I was talking about before? Like you have a chance of getting the life 2 troll again. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was meaning. Yep, we're doing something differently here. Yeah, if you guys have never seen a FF7, again, if you've never seen an FF7 PC any percent run, like any percent run, I'm telling you right now, don't blink because you might miss it. Okay. Okay. No life true troll. We had 2 chances of it happening, and it didn't happen either time. So that's really good. Okay, so you know this is the same so far, right? Don't worry, it's gonna get a lot different here soon. Don't worry. Just gotta get through all the boring cutscene parts, then we get to the fun part. It's like they always say, patience is a virtue. We do not get a chocobo. That's what Zolom skip was meant for, so we don't need to get the chocobo. Alright, so now we're gonna do, remember when I talked about photo skip? Yeah, now we're gonna do photo skip. You're probably like, well, it's slow. Didn't you say you were going, you'd soft lock if you did it? I did. But, dang, I messed up. But we need to do it for a certain specific reason. Okay. Okay, can I please go up? Why can't I talk to the dude? Okay, hold on. Why am I not being able to move here? Okay, I talked to the guy. I was right next to him. Dang it. Game, please stop being hard. Okay, that's not gonna work either. Okay. There we go. We finally got it. Alright, so that kind of puts us in a glitch state where we can just kind of run past this whole cutscene here. And that's why it's called photo skip. It's because we skipped the whole photo skip. We skipped the whole photo. That took like forever, but that's fine. So now we don't have Sephiroth. He shows up in this cutscene, sure, but we don't have Sephiroth. So we're gonna come over here real quick. We're gonna get into a battle. I know you know we don't have Sephiroth, but that's okay. We're gonna prove our soldier worth. You know, our first class soldier powers. You know, we're gonna show why we're first class. Oh wait. I'm not sure why I threw a grenade myself. That was a mistake. Oh well, I'm dead anyway. Oh well. So let's save we had before. Yeah, we're gonna load it up real quick. And so we're gonna get into a random battle here. Don't question it. Just go with it. Just go with me. Probably like, well, you just died, and now you're also finding a random battle here. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry about it. There's a method to my madness. I got a really bad battle here, but that's okay. You can just throw it. You can just lock it. That didn't kill anybody. Alright, we won the battle, right? And now we're in Nibble. Like, I love this trick. It's really awesome. This is what's called battle warping. Pretty much, if you die in a certain point farther ahead into the game, you pretty much get transported. The game gets confused and transports you to here. This is exclusively only. This is an exclusive thing to the PC. It's something to do with how the saving works in the game. Oops. Set your and here's status 30. That's fine. Quickly with arrow and armlet. Put poison on you. Anything I forgot? Oh, I forgot to trank everybody. Oop, not this one. Alright, so this is Materia Keeper. This is by far the hardest boss of the game. One of the hardest boss fights in the game. Mainly because he can just troll you just because he feels like it. I just completely whiffed it, dude. Alright, so what we're trying to do here is we're trying to land a bio here. Okay, we got it. Where's my potions? Don't kill him, please. Alright, so I had to reset. Because he literally trolled me. That's an instant death. Alright, so he's not being nice. Nothing I can do about it though. Okay, he just, like, not only did he do a bighorn, he also crit. So what I need him to do is not kill my teammates, and he keeps doing it. Type. I'm also going to rearrange my stuff here. It's easier. I promise you, he's not this trolly. He's just sometimes he just really just doesn't feel like cooperating. Okay, now he just doesn't want to give me the poison proc. Oh, don't crit. Thank you. Once I finally get it, you'll see why. He just doesn't want to play nice today. Oh my god, dude, I finally almost had it, and then he just kills Eris at the last minute. If Eris just literally just lived through, like, all I needed was Eris to live for one attack, and it didn't matter after that. I also forgot to rearrange my stuff. Oh my lord, dude. Oops, I messed up anyway. Oops. I don't know what I just accidentally hit. I need to rearrange my stuff real quick. I'm gonna resave. Yeah, like. He's gonna do Trine, isn't he? Yep. Trine is an instant wipe. I'm sorry he's not cooperating, guys. Sometimes he does this. That's why I have such a big... That's why I have such a big, estimate. It's because some of the bosses can just not cooperate. Okay. If he kills red, it doesn't matter. It's over. Doesn't matter. It's over. We did it! We finally did it! And that's the Materia Keeper fight. Jesus Christ. Do this counter attack. That's actually counter attack, it's not counter. That was actually a miswording. Oops. Still need red. Just. And then Trank you. Do we have any? We don't. It's annoying. Alright, we'll buy some tents. Oh, let me see real quick. Okay, so you can get a pincer attack here, which loses a lot more time than it is actually just fighting it. So it's better just to run if you get one. I mean, it's just a better to reset. I actually got a preemptive, which is actually really good. Run's not over. Yeah, run's not over, Kingdom. So we need to talk to this old man twice. Because if you don't, then you're going to miss out on getting the Yoshiyuki. Which we actually need the Yoshiyuki here. And we're actually going to go in here. Actually, they should have. Did they have? They do have tents. Okay, we buy a tent and. So we're gonna buy a tent. And we're gonna buy 11 high potions. Should be more than enough. We're still FF7ing, boys. Dang, that must have been like an hour-long wedding shower or something. It's been like a really short... Oh, oops, I totally derped. We're not supposed to go here yet. So that wastes a little bit of time. It's not that big of a deal. Not as much as time as that Materia Keeper fight lost us. Jeez. You only stayed for like an hour. Gotcha. Now we are gonna go up here. So after this, I need to make sure to remember, like, can someone put in the chat to remind me to make sure to save before, or like after this cutscene? I need to go, I need to like go out of the town, heal, and then save. You haven't ate today? What's up with that, man? Why didn't you eat? His name doesn't really matter that much. His name is barely going to show up. The save after cutscene. Thank you. So pretty much like after this, I need to make sure to save and go heal because I need Red alive. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. Oh, that doesn't revive you? Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. Okay, well, let me go get a pink stone real quick. And, okay, now that he's we've healed and... So if I die to this, I mean, we're gonna have to watch this long cutscene for it, but there's nothing I can do about that because there's no save point in the house, so you have to walk out and do this. Now we get to listen to the sad story of what happened to Sid's dream. Have some chat, man. Alright, I got like 30 seconds to sit here and do nothing. Also, I want to mention, I think you might have to refresh the stream. Alright. Now, just more cutscenes, more fun stuff. Smoke break, indeed. Okay. Gotta mash. We don't get too much more of the game actually. I know that might sound weird, seeing that we're just not here. And I'm saying what we barely got any, we barely have anything left of the game here. We got a few boss fights, and then we're gonna do yet another. We're gonna do another special glitch that's gonna basically get us all the way to the end of the game. It's gonna put us basically. It's not gonna put us directly into the end of the game, but it's gonna put us somewhere where we can go ahead and get to the end of the game. So this is Palmer. This boss can really troll you too. This is why I wanted to save. Oh, I forgot to put on... Oh. Well, that's awkward. I've never seen him just instantly kill red. That's super awkward. That means we have to, like... he's in the back row, so why is he... Oh, is it because he's not tranked? No, because he's not tranked. I thought that's why it was, but I'm just wanting to do it just in case. Because he is supposed to be tranked. So yeah, we need red alive here. He can't die like he just did. Actually, I think I'm going to swap Barret and red with their let's swap poison materia. I also need to equip Yoshiyuki anyway, so it's not a big deal. It's just been pretty much just everything gone wrong. Only thing that went actually decent was like Midgar. Well, not even Midgar went good because Airbuster didn't die either, which is unfortunate. So we get another 30-minute break here. 30-second. 30-second break. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna swap Barret with I'm gonna swap Barret and red real quick because I think that's what I'm gonna need to do. Yeah, mainly because red is not able to survive the attack because he missed the EXP from Materia Keeper. Nothing I can really do about that. Let me do that real quick here. Oops. Poison. Oops. Lightning off here for counterattack, and then let's not get hooked up on the encoder or everything. Okay. So again, we're back. This is Palmer. Alright, so we got first try. It's actually really good. We're gonna lob the rest of these grenades at him, while trying to keep Cloud alive. Why? Now that we have poison, we don't really care if Barret or Red dies. The only one we actually care about is actually Cloud living. We actually prefer them to die because of how the Yoshiyuki works. Okay, there we go. So the reason we want Cloud to die is, I mean, not Cloud not to die and have them two live, is because how the Yoshiyuki works is that the Yoshiyuki pretty much does more damage the more people that are dead. So we're pretty much just relying on curing counterattacks and poison to kill him. Well, not the poison, obviously we're not trying to use the cure to kill him, but you get what I'm saying. We're getting no counterattacks, which is really unfortunate. I know I put it on. Okay, he died. That's not bad. So unfortunately, I'm pretty sure PV is dead because having to sit through that whole cutscene again. Even if we get first try Yuffie, which is the next RNG part of the game. Welcome back, Jack. You're just in time to see the end of the game, because we're about to be at it. This is just basically an auto-scroller. Again, perfect time for cutscenes. So if you guys got them, guys go ahead and read them. Also, the soldiers, they definitely shoot like stormtroopers. They got one hit in, but that was probably just a lucky shot. It's perfect time for cutscenes, always. Yeah, it's perfect time for donations, but unfortunately the cutscene is for the most part over, and we're going to be doing some more glitches. We're talking a little bit about some of them. Also, I like how Barret's leg is literally glitching into the tiny Bronco. I just realized that. That's pretty funny. I'm actually going the wrong way. So right now we're supposed to be going to the Temple of the Ancients, stuff like that, to go get the black materia and stuff like that, but we're not going to do that. We're going to skip all of that. We got a speed run here. We're doing a speed run, not a speed walk. You're probably wondering, well, how are you going to skip all over that? Like, you going to do more of that battle warping? Yes. Actually, matter of fact, yes. That's what we're about to do. About to do another battle warp. This one's special, though. This one's known as the Yuffie warp. And the reason why it is special is you're going to find out in a minute. Okay, we need to park right nearby Midgar here. You probably wonder, why Midgar? Well, you'll find out. So, more enemies. Now we don't really care if they steal any of our stuff, because it doesn't really matter to us. So I don't need this on anymore. So we're going to try and do the Zolom skip again. The first time I basically failed. It's not really nothing I could do. Nothing I could do about. Nice miss. And the reason we're going to do that is because we need to get over to the Junin area again. Good preemptive. Nice, nice. Okay, he's actually in an okay spot, I think. I want to say he is. Oh, actually, I could work with it. Okay. Okay, no kidding. No, just kidding. I'm probably dead here. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me, please. Okay, thank God. Please get out of here. I'm going to save here just in case. Okay, he's actually not in a bad spot this time. We can actually just try this again, maybe? Never mind. Okay, so we're going to save here because I'm being super paranoid. I don't think okay, it's okay. So we can work with this one. Okay, so this is Zolom skip. Get him to cooperate. There we go. Okay. So this is how the skip is supposed to look like, but I couldn't get it to work before because I couldn't find him. That's how you're supposed to do the Zolom skip. I had to do the backup, unfortunately, the first time. Okay. Now that we're over here, and now that we're gonna get cutscene. I mean, cutscene. All the cutscenes. I've been saying cutscene too much apparently. Now that we're getting an encounter. Okay, so we're gonna go over here to this. We're here. I'm gonna use a potion real quick. Okay, and then we need to save. We're gonna start it back up. We're coming back to this one. We're like, oh, well, what, didn't you do that before? And I was like, well, yeah. I know this is before the where it was. It's not farther ahead into the game. But don't worry. Like I said, there's a method to my madness. You stayed with me on the Koem flashback. So stay with me on this one. Alright, so we got another cutscene here we gotta watch. Real quick, I need to just scroll the notes here. Apologize. here, same time as it was before. We actually want to die here. Not sure why it's making a weird sound. So we prefer them to go on the left side here. I'm not sure what these guys are doing. They just wanted to go for me for some reason. There we go. Okay, if you're just gonna go for me, I'm just gonna kill you. Yeah, we're just gonna watch this for a little while. Just watch them get massacred. And let them get ahead of me. Alright. So now I just want to ram into them. Take some damage myself. Okay, if I can actually do that, that'd be great. Okay. Not sure I can't hit him. Okay. So this is the motorball fight again. Okay, so you do have a chance of missing, getting a miss there, and you hope that you don't, because it kind of wastes time. Oop, and I threw a grenade. Did not mean to throw a grenade at him. God dang it, Cloud. Alright, if I didn't accidentally throw that grenade at him, this fight would have been over a little bit faster. That's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna try and attempt to get Yuffie here. If I don't get it after the 5th try, I do have a pre-save, so we can just kind of move this on. Did not get it the first try. So yeah, I'm gonna try about 5 or 6 tries. I'm not gonna do a bunch of tries here, because it can take like I've been here about like I've tried 20 times and I've at times just failed to get her. Yeah, that's the wrong fight. So I'm not gonna sit here and waste everyone's time. I mean, if I don't get it, I'll explain what exactly is going to happen. I don't get her here. Not seeming like it's going to give it to me. That was like what, 3 or 4 or something. I'm pretty sure it was like 3. So this is the 4th try. I'm gonna get a couple more. We'll try a few more times. And if we can get it. This is the worst part of the run. Trying to find Yuffie. Alright, we'll try one more time. Looks like I'm not good. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to let me find her. Try one more time here. So it'd be a shame to lose this. Okay. Doesn't look like it's going to give it to me here. It's being very trolly. Okay. So what happens here is pretty much when I'll sit here and explain. What happens is we find Yuffie, we defeat Yuffie, and then we warp into the mortar ball fight, and then we get into this glitch state, and then we have to come over here, and pretty much we need to go talk to. We need to come here, and it'll be like it'll freeze for a second, and there'll be like this little cutscene that'll go on. That's supposed to be. It'll look like it's in a soft lock state or frozen state, but it's actually just playing the cutscene. We're waiting for the cutscene to play. And the reason we need to do this is because if we don't do this, then the game pretty much hard crashes whenever Tifa shows up. And so here, after we do that, now we need to come over here. And we're going to be doing another warp. We're going to do a kind of a weird warp. Since we're in this kind of glitched state. We're looking for a certain enemy fight that we're just going to be running away from. So, and I got a first try. Nice. This is the battle. This could have been a really good run. That's unfortunate. Maybe I could have tried a little bit more on Yuffie. That's unfortunate. Like I said, you don't really miss much. Just some cutscenes and stuff like that. So here we just need to win a fight here. Doesn't matter what fight. My RNG with counterattacks today are just not good today. Okay. Now that we've won the fight, we are now in the debug room. We need to get Vincent here, since it doesn't matter. Going to member Zenon and item Orario. Oops, that's not. Gonna hit switch and then put menu on, full name, and full materia. And now everyone's names is all wonky. Let's see if I can do this menu here. And then let me arrange stuff real quick. Let's change range. Just double cut. Double cut. Move. Let's steal. And then Mr. Magic. So we're gonna do this battle 999 here. We're gonna do it 2 times. We just have yeah, if we just have Vincent attack the back one, you instantly win the fight. So that's what we're gonna be doing the whole entire time. Nice crit. And then I want to make sure everyone's in the front row here. We want to equip the death penalty. And then, oops, that should be it. So we're going to save real quick before we talk here. There we go. So now, and then we gotta fight the Genova fight. So the game kind of gets all wonky. It doesn't really know what's going on. The game still thinks you're in the first disc, so it plays the first cutscene in the game because how the game works is the game reads it as you're in the first one, so it'll play whatever cutscene is supposed to be being played at that time. And so which ironically it does actually save time because a lot of the cutscenes at the end are very long. So we seeing a train, just a casual train here. Also, if anyone's curious, Eris is here. She's just not in the cutscene. Also, shoutouts to Sephiroth getting hit by the train. Are we gonna go? So this last little bit is not hard. It's probably one of the easiest parts of the game. Also, something I probably didn't... Oh, I should have waited. Okay, that's fine. I think we're good. Oh no, I think I messed up. Pretty sure I was supposed to do... No, I didn't. That's okay. That's okay. So what I was supposed to do there, I was supposed to do what's known as the mug glitch, which skips this whole animation of watching them, so we lose a little bit of time for that. That's okay. It's okay, we get to listen to the awesome Bizarro music for a little bit longer. Oh, I messed up. That's okay. I opened up with that and I wasn't supposed to. Oh, it didn't even matter. Okay. He got an attack before. Wow, Sephiroth just went really slow for some reason. So I just need to remember I need one less attack. So that one. That I didn't miss it. Well, that's awkward. Hopefully that kills. So I do not want to watch Supernova. Oh, I gotta. Okay, we're gonna watch Supernova because I messed up. You guys enjoy. So the hope here is I don't die, and he doesn't land any status effects, which can happen. I've seen it happen, and I've had it happen a couple times. Somehow everyone lives. And he's not coming down for something. Thank you. Why he didn't come down. Did he finally die? Finally, he died. Implying anyone would survive this arrow. Dude, for real, dude. Oh my goodness. Alright, you guys got to watch Supernova. Because I messed up. I got too antsy. I was supposed to wait. I was supposed to wait for the wall. I didn't. You also get to watch him just disintegrate, which we would have skipped all this if I didn't mess up. It's what I deserve for messing up. I wouldn't survive it. All right, so real quick, does anyone want to see Omni swag? Real quick. Say it now or forever hold your peace. I mean, it's only like a minute or two. It's not like we're not gonna lose that much time off of it. All right, we going for the swag. All right. Alright, so time is on the last hit of the Omni Slasher. And time. Alright. That wasn't bad, actually. again, thank you guys so much for having me again. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had fun. B. Yeah, just have a like new world record. Not even close. Not even a PB. Like that's like about 5 minutes off my PB. But anyway, this ending here is very long, and I got something I gotta do, unfortunately. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Up next, I'm not actually 100% sure what's up next, but I will hopefully catch you guys next time. You guys enjoy the rest of the marathon. Peace.